pass and those who don't pass. No, so I hope you have read all night about circular and sustainable business model innovation, and don't forget multi-business model innovation, and you have a very clear opinion on what is green, what is sustainable, and what is circular, and what is circular and sustainable. So this afternoon we'll have the examen, and then this morning we will continue our work from yesterday, and I observed very much what you are working with. Still, I have to understand the electricity business model, but I can understand that you are doing something under the solar cells. If it's sheep you are working with under the solar cells, or it's something plant, I have not clearly understood yet. So we have to have some clearness. And then in the second hour lecture, we will have the presentation from each group, and then we will finish this exercise. But before you just go and work with this here, let me just pay your attention again to some basic things when we do circular and sustainable business model innovation, multi-business model innovation. And that is that according to the slides next, this business model innovation task, you need to have a very clear message when you start the presentation. You have to tell me what is the business model innovation task, and why did you choose this business model? So so that you start your presentation with telling us, because I hope we can be all around each of this, so that you tell why did you choose it, and what is the business model innovation task, and then afterwards you explain what the business model is about. You take the tour for us around the B-star. You have the relations, both full line and dotted, and you have the number, so that we see clearly that you understand and can explain the business model. It's also what is done when you present as an entrepreneur to the venture capitalist. You have to tell them, Mr. Zuckerberg, you have to invest $20 million in this project, because the business model is this, and it works like this when I get the $20 million check to start. And just to remember you on the business model innovation task, if we go next, and next, I think we have to go down. Yes, let me see. No, okay, it's on the other slide. I'll just refer to it again. We have the 7 areas that we have to define on the business model task, and these has to be reflected on, and we'll put it up here. So you have to be sure that these are defined in each of your group, so that we very clearly understand the umbrella, so to say, for the business model innovation task. So we'll put the slide up with these 7 criteria, and then we will go on. So while we are finding that, please start, and we have approximately 1 hour to get it. I don't know if we will be succeeding in having the manager here from the tea business, but what was said is that we will take some pictures of it, and then we will contact him and tell what work you have done. if you agree on it, because of course you have the rights to the proposals. I don't know if you can file it as a patent or whatever, but let's see what we can do. Okay, shall we start? Yes. Shall we find this? No. Okay, so here you see first what is the success factors, what is the level, what is the degree of innovation, what is the risk, what is the time, business model innovation process, and how do you want to manage it? Okay, let's go. Shall I keep it on? Yeah, yeah. Okay, yes. Yeah, there you work in the groups as you did. You ended up yesterday. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Another tea. Is it from the right company? Yeah. Oh, sorry, not company. Business. Business. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I made a mistake. Yeah. And for the good groups, there are small biscuits up here. Okay. Yes. And you are lacking. Yeah. So we have the task to be defined. So success factor level of which level of the butterfly are you working on addressing? What degree of innovation do you think this is? Is it incremental, radical, disruptive? And then of course we have the the tool where we have the three dimension: complexity, radicality, and reach. You remember it? Yes. Then the risk. So how much risk do you think that there are embedded in this proposal? Then you have the time. When do you think you can finish it? And if you come up with a time, say let's say you can do it within 2 months, then I will call the manager and he will come and say yes, we'll do it. Okay. And then you have the budget. How much do you think it will cost? And then finally, how will you manage it? So what kind of management style? Okay, so important is you have these when you start to present. Yes. So why have you chosen this? What is the seven? And then how does it work? Okay? Yes. And remember, always take pictures as it's evolving. It's very important.
Can you turn it?
Yep.
The tea is there outside.
One thing I observe as a supervisor is that I see no bubbles. So bubbles are not supposed to be in the B star, but you will, during the process, you'll get bubbles, that's for sure. And you have to write them down because they should be at the side of the B star so that we can see that you are unloading your brains. So don't forget the bubbles. I think I've said it many times, but I will continue the next 1 year. When I come back, I will always say, don't forget the bubbles. Okay. So always think about that business model innovation is not something we are just doing for fun. We want to have something out of it. And then some business model innovation we just set up because we just want to learn, we want to experiment, we want to try out, and so on. And that's okay. That's okay. But in other cases, we want to have cost reduction, or we want to increase our value. We want to earn money. And if you look at Steve Jobs' sentence about success, he says very clearly, do not do it always for money. But on the other hand, he has earned a lot. He earned a lot of money. Apple is still earning money, but to get to those business models that they earn money on, they have learned a lot before, because it's the raw material of future business model innovation. Does it give a kind of sense? It's also because the team has to know sometimes that this business model innovation project is not just to earn more money. It's also to maybe to increase our knowledge and learning. And now I'm setting you under a little bit of pressure, a little bit of pressure. That's how we work also. So when you present, you must have relations with numbers attached to the components of the business model in it. You cannot present without having that. And best is that you have colors that are matching the dimensions. If you have a business model where you have mixed purple, blue, orange in one dimension, it it clearly shows that you are not structured in your business model innovation. I'm a bad guy, I know, I know, but it's clearly that you don't understand what where the components belongs to. So it might be that you should uh, clean up the colors. And we have approximately a half an hour left. So you have a lot of need for speed. What do you need? Some more tea or more tea? No, no. Cake, cake. Yes.
Basically, our on this hydroponic tea plantation is basically on the idea, like idea stage. Like it's an idea.
Yeah.
It's not even experimented or
No.
manufactured.
No.
So the things we are considering is mostly now technological development or what are the things we can do.
Yeah.
Should we also consider the business model, like how in future this can generate revenue, or
Yeah.
how will you go? Will you go
Yeah.
B2B or B2C? This
Yeah.
thing also we should
Yeah.
consider.
Yeah. Because the technology is just one part of it. It's over at this young man over here with the gray area. The technology will not do a business. Not alone. Not alone. Yeah. Yeah. So that's very important. Yes. Also, another thing that you have to remember is when you do the budget, don't forget about the capex and the opex. The capex is about how much investment do we need. So we have to present to the manager if we had that here, how much do we need to invest? And I know that it's a little bit difficult because you might not know how much the machines cost and so on, but you have to give an idea on it, and then how much are you expecting that it will generate of turnover, cost, and earning. You're taking it off again? You're taking the business model off again in the middle? No, you're still sticking to that one? You were not doing green tea or something? No, no. Okay, okay, okay. I thought maybe you were a little bit scared about it, so you didn't really want to do it. But and all group members, they are in for it. Yes. Otherwise, you will get them. Yeah. So I think we have about 25 minutes left. 25 minutes left, included the break. So we are in a very, very tough situation. You need sugar or coffee or cakes? Okay, I think we are close to having a quarter of an hour left. And don't forget that included in the success criteria is, of course, that it has that solution has to fulfill the criteria of circular and sustainable. So you also have to have that embedded, and then you have to, in the last quarter, also to decide who's going to present what. Okay, so please consider this in the last quarter. Okay, I know you are very stressed, but that's how it is to do business model innovation. You done? Okay. So we do it together. So when we close, then we start one by one. We'll have all the others to see your business model. Okay. So, but then you can just trim your presentation and write down how you want to do it. Okay. Yes. And check that there is no components that are not attached to a relation. Because if it's not attached to a relation, then it's not existing. And if one of the components are not attached to a relation, then it's not in the business model. So you just you go through and then just double check that you have everything. And then also remember to write the C and the S on the components or the business model, because then you clarify if it's sustainable and circular. Oi. Oh. Okay. Oh. Yes. We need a more stable business model innovation lab. And this is what I'm going to talk with management here at Silka about, because we cannot have the students to be killed in the business model innovation process. And now I can show the video so they can see what I'm serious about it. Okay, we have another 8 minutes. And remember, relations has to be drawn up.
This discussion, the presentations, we will do it in the next session. So I'll close
Yeah.
this one and we'll start.
Yeah. Yes.